We've been holding the express line to repair or feed the heater right here in the middle of the bridge. They detaining everybody, the whole line. The cars are not moving. I guess it's gonna be moving now. I don't know for how long. I think it's for about 30 minutes. Now the little Kawasaki is gonna buck up, maybe allowing the traffic to go by now. But see what they got here is not what they should have. They blocking a whole line right here. So I guess they're gonna let the cars go by. I don't know. We'll see. That's for the express line we're talking about. They pay extra money to have the line open. It's very fast. It's a very fast lane because they pay. This time they pay like $1,000 a year to have access to the line right there. To get in that lane, you got a permit, you got a sticker. So now we're gonna see if the cars are gonna come by as soon as the little Kawasaki gets all the way down into their. I don't know where they're gonna place it downstairs, but it's out of the way now. I guess they're gonna call him by radio and tell him to move the barricade they got there to let the cars go by. But that's not right because people is paying. People is gonna be late. I don't know how long it was, but I figure it was about 30 minutes. They were, I don't know if it's servicing or repairing that heater, the heater unit they got there in the middle of the bridge. They gotta find a different place to put that heater. So I still don't see no cars coming by. They're gonna be coming on on this lane. Well, I cannot point my finger right now because the camera or the phone it's in a difficult spot for me to point with my finger where the line should be. But you're gonna see the cars coming down. See this? There we go. They're gonna start coming. I see them on my mirror now. They're coming. The whole bunch of cars, is just gonna invade that lane right there. Yeah. See, they're coming. You're gonna see them in a second, and there goes the first one right there. That's one. There's the second one. There's gonna be the whole bunch. There you go. That's back. Well, it looks like I made it faster than what they did on the express lane. Um, should be real fast, but it's not. So physically, I'm already in the United States, but I gotta go by the checkpoint right there. There's an inspection station right there. That's crossing from Juarez, Mexico to El Paso, Texas in the United States. Right here where all these cars are, it's the regular lanes that don't pay the extra money to get across supposedly faster, but it is faster. It is faster. The other one, the ready lane, is faster. It's real fast. It's just that they had the delay today for that servicing or repairing of the heater unit because it's cold right now. I haven't checked the temperature there, but the wind's blowing a little bit, so you can feel the cold. It's around the, I don't know, 30s, I guess, around 30s somewhere. I don't know. It's not really freezing or anything, but it's kind of chilly out there. So the inspectors needed the heat because it's cold for them there. They checking for immigrants. They don't come into the U.S. because it's going to be hard to get them back to Mexico without processing all of them, all the paperwork and all that stuff and legalities. So they have U.S. security, U.S. officials there in the middle of the bridge checking for if you got the passport. All they do is just look at you and you show them the passport. They don't really check your name or anything. They just kind of guess that you're showing them the right paper for the right person. When they come down here is where they really when they really check the whole thing. And they don't like people to be recording their activity. It's not against the law, but they don't like it, and I don't want to, I don't want to kind of upset them. They don't like no one to be recording. Sometimes they ask you to erase, arbitrarily because you don't supposed to. They don't supposed to order you to delete your footage, but sometimes they ask you to do it, and they're pretty aggressive about it. They are pretty aggressive. They come yelling at you like they're guts or something because this is the way they are. But these facilities are federal property. Federal property. They're not theirs. So they're there. If it's federal property, it's mine and every U.S. citizen that exists in this country, or every legal resident. We pay taxes. They belong to us, but they think they belong to them. But even their guns, their uniform, everything they got, it's paid by taxpayers. Taxpayers like me, for example. So I'm gonna stop recording in a minute because I don't want to cause any problems. Before they stay giving me hell. You can read in Spanish and English. Esté preparado para su inspección. Prepare for inspection. Have your documents ready. That's what it reads on top. Have your documents ready. I do have them ready. All right, I'm gonna stop recording right now.